of modern hardware is designed is that the information system can be assembled or executed in a variety of different hardware configurations that will match, what this particular bike group wants to do. So it can be laid out and tested either on their laptop or server or put into the cloud environment. The software programming aspect of it is a hard written set of instructions for the hardware, which implements what the IS component information system needs to do. The software is written on in a different language, such as Python or Java or JavaScript, those type of things. The software developer reads the business requirements that the software should do and then implements it. The software needs the hardware to be able to execute it. So when running the software, it communicates via the interface. For example, a web interface that is also the software that is designed by the team developers who codes the interface should reach the user's actions. The software can communicate with other softwares as well. So what they will do is it's going to go to an IPS system who will then go to a data server or a warehouse. And the warehouse or the main server of this is going to be by 8D Technologies. And they're going to run this so that way if they need to provide any sort of updates, backups, keep viruses, things like that from happening, they'll be able to do that. Outside of that, then there'll be a server that is a backup that will be on a different premise. They're going to need and start off with a dozen bikes, and each one of these bikes will have a docking stations, so that way that'll lock the bike in place and make it sure that it's safe, so that way they can't just be stolen, and it'll be dispensed once the rider wants to get a hold of the bike. So in order to get into this bike system, one's got to go online, which is what 8D is going to provide is a website. So that way you go online, you apply, you put in your information, and then within that information it's going to give you a 5-digit code, and you can do this on your cell phone if you want, any sort of mobile device. And then once you get the 5-digit code and you've paid for what you think that you're going to ride for that day, then you go to the docking station, put in the 5-digit code, the light will turn green, and then it gives you the opportunity to get in and take the bike and use it. The steps involved in implementing the sharing system is once that app is created and downloaded, then it'll ask you questions such as annual subscription for $70. There will also be a buyer day pass that's $5. Every ride under 30 minutes is free, and I would have guessed to get you to use the ride more and more. The user will be charged $1 for a ride that's between 30 minutes and an hour, $3 for rides that are an hour to 2 hours, and a flat rate $7 for any ride that's 2 hours or more. Users who haven't returned the bike within 10 hours will be charged a $50 fee. So that's a little bit about how the payments